Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Kevin Valco, and I was going to start the speech off asking everybody a question, whether they liked mystery games and scavenger hunt type games, but that'd be kind of a rhetorical question now that, I've heard all these other great speeches from everybody else. But not to bore everybody, I did kind of come up with another mystery game, so please just bear with me, and hopefully this one will be a little bit different than some of the ideas that you guys had. So this one, I based off kind of the original board game of Clue, because growing up, that was really one of my favorite games that I played. It was a mystery game, but it wasn't so complex or hard that you struggled getting through it. So when I came up with this game, I started thinking, it'd be really easy to incorporate technology with it, because you could make just a simple app with a little score sheet on it. Or you could also still do it on paper. So to start with, most people know this painting, the Mona Lisa, but maybe you don't know some of the history and details about it. So that's what my game is here to help you with, is to not just find things or find something that's gone missing, but to have a better understanding and learn more about a certain piece of art. So as you walk into the doll, imagine seeing this painting by the front desk. You have no idea what it is. And hopefully with this game, the doll could incorporate a painting at the front desk with what's going on in the galleries. So as you see this picture and you're wanting to gather more information about it, you start walking through the galleries. Maybe the first picture is that you see in the gallery is something like this. This does look like a recognizable landmark probably to many of you. But how does this tie back to the original painting you saw? Maybe the next picture you see is of the old Roman Colosseum. Again, how does this tie back to that original picture? Or how does it even tie to the first one that you've seen in the gallery? And then maybe a third one is this great fountain. Now, you're probably wondering, what do these three pictures have in common? Yes, they're all buildings and stuff like that, but they're also all located in Italy. That could be a clue to the original picture that we saw of the Mona Lisa. Now, as we continue to walk through, what if they have a display of this great dress? Again, you don't know what it is, or maybe you know a little bit about it, maybe you know some more than others. Or Michelangelo's statue of David, maybe there's a picture of that in the art gallery. Or this great architecture of arches and everything else in this building. Again, all these pictures, do they relate to the first one? Well, if you think about it, all of these, the dress was worn during the Renaissance period. The statue of David was also created during the Renaissance period, and that's the style of architecture you see built during the Renaissance period. Maybe that gives you a clue to the time period of when the Mona Lisa was created. So now, as you're walking through and you see all of these, you can tie it back to the Mona Lisa. It was created by an Italian artist. It was created during the Renaissance period, which occurred from the 14th to the 17th century. But the Mona Lisa was actually painted in 1504 to 1519 is when they believe that it was actually completed. Maybe something you didn't know is that it actually depicts a real-life person, Lisa Gherardini. Her husband actually contracted Leonardo da Vinci to paint the Mona Lisa for him. And from everything that I had found out was that the Mona Lisa was one of the longest pieces that Da Vinci ever worked on, that he never really got it finished. There was always some little details that he was always trying to make better. So, when I was creating this game, I don't really have, the reward system that I have for this is more just the knowledge that you're gaining about a piece of work. There's not really anything tangible, unless you wanted to print out a fact sheet of the original piece and hand that out. But really, it's still just mostly the knowledge that you're gaining from looking at a piece of artwork. And I think with the game that's almost the best, reward that you can get. It's not tangible, but you're gaining your own personal knowledge and understanding of this game. Or of not the game, but of the piece of art that you're looking for. So, in conclusion, are there any questions or comments for anybody?